fashion, presentation is everything. Finer details are everything. The difference between two outfits that may seem very similar on the surface level are the aspects ignored. The subtle, minor details added to the silhouette, the materials used, the feel of the fabric, the type of fabric, the styling of it, and of course, the accessories. Something about sunglasses is ineffable. Every piece of clothing has its unique contribution to an outfit, and styled right, you can have the ability to make it your signature, statement, or defining piece. That could be footwear, tops, bottoms, or accessories. There are no rules, there's no 10 commandments from Margiela Moses that you must follow when clothing yourself. That being said, my mind has been more receptive to eyewear. One, I'm behind a screen a lot planning these videos, but furthermore, because sunglasses are cool. They just are. I have a brethren, African brother, Nigerian, and he wears sunglasses like 95% of the times that I see him. Whether it's a informal, whether it's a formal event, whether it's daytime, whether it's nighttime, he always has on sunglasses. And I'm not gonna lie, looks a little bit cool. Sunglasses to me are ineffable by nature and design. A clash of artistic design, practical design, and engineering. They are required to be durable, functional, relevant to their environment, and stylistic. I started lamenting over sunglasses and the perceived power and psychology of them. The implications of sunglasses concealing your eyes, and furthermore, the reasons why we may want to. This is a juicy one. Given the power held in your eyes, what is the psychology behind sunglasses? In the 12th century, it is believed that the first iteration of the sunglasses that we know popularly today was discovered or was designed, was invented. Court figures in China wore sunglasses to mask their facial expressions and present non-responsive when passing judgment. It was also used in high-status situations to add an air of mystery to legal and government decisions, originally made from the panes of smoky quartz used to dim light. Inuits used walrus ivory with small slits carved into it as a shield against the bright light reflected from snow and ice. Frames like the cat eye sunglasses in Breakfast at Tiffany's, the gold-rimmed Versace sunglasses in The Devil Wears Prada, or Jane Birkin's oversized rounded tortoise frames from the swimming pool, iconic characters from iconic movies defined by their one-of-one syncing of character and costume design spearheaded by their eyewear. From since the time of being public markers for syphilis in the 19th century in Europe, sunglasses have developed a lot technologically and aesthetically to assist in the functionality in multiple fields such as careers, sports, hobbies, and different environments, different situations, and different activities. In addition to this, they've also made a lot of leaps and bounds in physical health. There are various ways sunglasses protect your eyes from ultraviolet rays damaging the skin around your eyes, particularly the eyelid skin, one of the thinnest and most sensitive parts of your skin, and protect the eyes themselves from diseases like cortical cataract, sunburning the cornea, and growths like pterygium. But we're here to talk about the most important thing, that is fashion. It is said that the more our physical needs are comfortably taken care of, is the more our psychological needs start to take more precedent and become as important as food, shelter, and security. I don't know if I believe Maslow fully though, because I know some men personally that will live on the street if it means they have warm nash when the night comes. The psychological needs begin to manifest itself in the real world through projections like fashion, the need to feel endearing, the need to feel interesting, the need to feel compelling, the need to show a sense of presence and build a sense of confidence can all be seen through the clothes that you wear. And specifically, the feeling of confidence can be directly associated with the need to wear sunglasses. Anonymity can raise someone's confidence and assertion in situations where they would have reacted more timidly and passive. The overarching point for this video is the importance of anonymity to human behavior, and it's clearly expressed here. Literal anonymity is not necessary, but the mere feeling of it, hence sunglasses. Primarily associated with the eye protection, the tint from sunglasses can also affect your psychology, calming the wearer, typically in high stressful environments, or one with a high influx of particularly visual stimuli, in result, boosting confidence. Going a little deeper, sunglasses conceal your eyes. We've spoken about this before, and it hides the eye contact and it gives you a sense of anonymity. However, this also blocks out the perception of others, such as your emotions, your mental health, and even your physical health. With emotions, feelings like anger, disdain, love, excitement, sadness, attentiveness, and disinterest can all be solely expressed through your eyes. These parts of expression can be expressed through eye contact, pupil behavior, and movement of the skin and muscles around the eyes. Attentiveness is expressed through intense eye contact, dilating or constricting for different fields of emotions, excitement and arousal, or stifling. Around the eyes, especially like the eyebrows, can also communicate emotions and communicate certain feelings towards the person that you are speaking to. So the softness of your eyebrows can emit emotions such as arousal, wonder, and amazement, whereas the constricting or the tensing of your eyebrows can emit confusion, anger, or even concentration. When students are split into two groups, half that behave freely versus another group that was asked to focus on a singular point, both answering the same questions, results showed that the group fixated on one point had a higher difficulty answering because of the restrictions placed on their eye movement. Eye movement can also assist with memory, visual and spatial memory retrieval, which places the subject in a frame of mind and spatial cognition as to when the event initially happened. All these signals an observer typically receives either intentionally or unintentionally is blocked off with sunglasses, creating an image of mystery and ambiguity. In addition to this, sunglasses also block off the communication of physical health and physical state, whether you are high, intoxicated, whether you didn't sleep all night, whether you are sick with particular diseases. These are all things that are communicated with your eyes, with the yellowness, with the darkness, with the different tints, shades, and discoloration of your eyes. All of this is blocked off with sunglasses. Sunglasses does a really good job at restricting the information that the perceiver receives from you. So I've spoken about the confidence that you get from anonymity. I've also spoken about the fact that anonymity restricts the interpretation or the information received by the perceiver, whoever you are in conversation with or just in community with. Lastly, I want to talk about the fact that anonymity gives you a sense of raw expression or like raw interpretation. When I say that, I mean when you enter a space and you are observing your space, we do this naturally. We look at different factors. We look at different angles. We look at people in a sheltered way because we know we are being observed while we are observing. So if someone has a deformity, you probably won't stare at it long enough because you know that that person is aware of it and they will be aware of you staring at something that they may be a bit more sensitive about. When wearing sunglasses, all of this is cut off, and that sense of anonymity gives you the freedom to be a bit more natural or a bit more unfiltered where observation is concerned. Camouflage eyes enhances free eye movement and absorption of information in our natural surrounding. We are very much aware that others can see us while we are looking at others, so we remove aspects of the way that we would look at someone. In other words, there's something that you're really trying to look at, you're not going to look at it long enough because you know someone is watching you while you watch it. Removing this guilt and responsibility, we stare at areas and parts of someone that we typically would not have without concealing our eyes. This can often become sexual observations because it is an act and when outed can be condemned for. So greater emphasis is placed on avoiding said glances and stares. Anonymity usually encourages underlying deviant behavior, and this is nothing short of that. Sunglasses are like VPN for our eyes. Anonymity usually encourages deviant behavior. Low down, dog, grimy, unlawful behavior. Sunglasses are kind of like VPN for our eyes. Why do I keep saying that? Sunglasses are kind of like VPNs for our eyes. blocking information that can be received from other external parties. And this would be a perfect segment to talk about a VPN sponsor. However, I don't have any. I don't have any. But this is why you need to subscribe. You need to subscribe, like, and share the video so that eventually I can have like a VPN sponsor that I can implement into the video as creative as I just did. So yeah, this has been another video by Nighttime, made in Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you for watching.
Not a real person.
I kind of want to go knock on the window.
She's not a real person.
Why is she not moving?
That is not a real person.
Okay, should I go knock on the window?
Yes.
Is that an NPC? You should ask her name.
That's not a real person.
I'm concerned. She's not moving.
That's not a real
Her fingers are moving.
No.
Like,
Yeah, she has a phone in her hands. You can barely see it on the steering wheel.
No.
but like her face ain't moving. Look, no. Oh, oh.